15 years of being utterly ordinary, I finally found that I could shine. I was waiting so long. It was like gearing up for this for years and like standing on the sidelines watching everyone else do it. Everything that makes a vampire special, all of their great qualities are usually just aspects of their human selves enhanced. And so I knew her through and through. I knew every reason she had all of her special powers.
The main thing is not to move too fast.
Try taking a seat.
It's funny, so watching someone, you've done it for like three and a half years at the time, suddenly think like, no, vampires have to move like this. I'm like, listen, I'll tell you how a vampire moves, all right? I know. And you're gonna mess up the whole equilibrium of the whole series if you do it different to me.
I got to feel what it was like to be completely covered by makeup and hair and contacts, and so I was like, oh, maybe you guys do have a point there. It is difficult.
So you were helping her along?
No.
You know, she played 4 movies of a clumsy human, and I think she just was really excited to test out the 4 years of creating the vampire that soon would be her.
Seeing her as a vampire and the transformation from a girl to a woman, you know, she's so strong in it, and she's really talented. It made me go, wow, this girl is really talented.
Was it going to be different enough? Was it going to be too different? Was it going to feel like it was Bella? And the first time we saw it, she knocked it out. And we're like, yes. And we were doing dances. Yay. She totally killed it.
So beautiful. We're the same temperature now.
I would like to hear more about Bella and her look. Was that use of effects?
No, actually, no. That was Kristen, and that was her hair. But it was more, you know, I gotta say, it's Kristen.
They're supposed to be so beautiful that you can barely, you know, stand to look at them. It's like, oh, God, how the hell do we do that?
Not too difficult.
Yeah, totally. The one thing I was actually really nervous about was her voice. In the book, it's like described as wind chimes, just this magnificent sound. I was like, oh, God.
It's the way she held herself, you know? It is a movie full of effects, but what you're responding to is actually the best effect, which is an actor.
Vampires don't sleep.
It's not intended for sleep.
We learned some very interesting things about vampires.
I know, like, well, it's funny because we were trying to think how to do it at the beginning.
Get ready for some mind-blowing and human vampire sexy time. Hopefully, I don't know.
The first part of the movie is really tying up Bella's story, you know, everything that's happened to her up to that point. And then the movie just takes off into this whole other dimension of gathering vampires from around the world.
The Pax will fight. We've never been afraid of vampires.
We will fight.
This won't be the first time I've fought a king's rule.
You made some tweaks from the book to the film. Was there ever a thought that, man, this is really going to make Twilight mega fans' heads explode? Like, it made my head explode. Did it? Well, I am really looking forward to being in a theater with people who haven't seen the movie and don't know what's going to happen, just to hear the response.
When I read that, I was like, you guys?
Whether you've read the books or not, it's still going to be quite compelling viewing. But if you have read the books, then be prepared.
I cannot wait to see. I mean, I was even flipped out, and I was there.
We love shock. I thought our director, Bill Condon, did an awesome job at that, and I think the fans, I think they're gonna love it.
It is absolutely shocking to watch those characters do what they do. Ones that you know so well, it's nuts.
I'll never let anybody hurt you.